What is up, guys? Yellow Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 7 of my Madden 17 Chargers rebuild. Now, I actually in real life just did the off-season video, this episode 6 that I just did, but I really just was so anxious to get into this next season, really just to see what this team can do. Like I just did, I just traded for a couple of players in the last episode. I traded for C Casa, Mi Casa, Tu Casa, and then I traded for this right tackle McKnight, who should be an absolute beast. We traded the first and the second rounder, so I'm hoping they're pretty good. And then we have Galette coming back after a phenomenal last season. I mean, last season I think he had like 12 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards. The dude's a beast. He has superstar development. So, well, yeah, Towns also has a superstar. But either way, he's a total monster. Without a doubt, I'm not going to question his skills. Then what does Barner have? Superstar development. We have superstar development everywhere. What the heck? What does Bender have? Quick. Oh, he killed it. But either way, we got a super talented team right now. A lot of young guys. I really just need Bender to reach that next level this year, and then we'll be a championship team. I really try to surround him with the pieces. I think I did a good job of that. And then on the defensive end of the ball, we drafted some crazy cornerbacks. Of course, it's their rookie year. They might be a little bit rusty. They might make a few bad play calls every once in a while, but I'll be there for them while they make their mistakes, and hope they can get back into it. So Colmer's only normal. Beal's also, or no, he's a quick. So we'll see how this all works out. Then we have Gomes, who's the middle linebacker. We drafted, I think, in the first round or so. I mean, either way, we have all kinds of players that we drafted. McCree's the guy we got in the first round of our very first ever draft. His only issue is that he only had normal development, but he was an absolute beast. But that normal development might actually keep him from ever becoming a superstar. We'll see, though. Either way, we're going to advance the week into the regular season. I'm not going to look too much longer at this. My only real concern is that hopefully nobody gets injured here in the preseason and ruins our chances early on, because I mean, that could destroy us pretty early, a big injury. So let's cross our fingers and really make sure, just really make sure nobody gets injured here. So preseason has been simulated. Now we gotta wait. We'll check the injury report afterwards. The main thing is, I mean, we have young players, so we should be healthy, but you just never really know with those freak injuries and stuff. So let's just look real quickly. Any noticeable changes to our lineup? Looks like Ishmael got injured. Out 5 weeks with a foot fracture. Outside of that, everything looks good. Besides, Casa got injured also with a shoulder tear. He's out 4 weeks. Luckily, this guy's an awful Induke or some whatever, who we drafted him in like super late in the draft a couple of years ago. Just as a joke, and he ended up actually being not that bad. So, I mean, he can man the position if he ends up being good. But I traded for Costa just in case, you know. So, we are going to sim to midseason. I'll back out about week 4. Like I said, I could go about 4 weeks at a time. I know I make these videos a little bit too long at times, so I don't want to bore you guys. So once it's about week 3, I'm gonna press cancel on the sim. Hopefully, it'll sim through week 4. The main thing is, I want to be able to go about 4 weeks at a time, because not only is it the perfect number because we play 16 games this season, but I also want to I don't want to force myself to be so in depth week by week, because I know that if I look at every week one at a time, I'll get so caught up in this idea that like I need to do all these changes just because one bad week, and then I'll end up making all these bad decisions, and that's really where all these issues will end up actually happening. So I need to avoid doing anything like that. But real quick, we need to actually negotiate some players. Who's some big free agents that we got losing? Or who are some big guys that we're losing? We're losing Joey Bosa. Oh geez, we're losing a lot of guys this year. Like a lot of guys that we actually need. I'm gonna need Joey Bosa. He wants a lot of money. I'll give him that money, why not? The salary needs improvement. Tony Jefferson. What's this look like to you? You'd like a better bonus. You're 27. I can improve that a little bit. Hunter Henry, I do like him. Let's improve the salary a little bit. What does he say? The bonus also. Hoshka, I'll increase your stupid bonus because I'm assuming you're going to say the same thing. But you're a kicker, so you shouldn't be freaking out that much. Yep, okay. You're going to be pretty cool about it. I like it. Ishmael, I mean, considering the fact that you've been injured so much, it makes me a little bit skeptical on giving you this contract, so we'll just kind of keep it simple with I mean, you're asking for a lot, like thinking you're really good, but you get injured every week, so I can't feel that comfortable giving him a lot of money. And the thing is, we're 4-0 without him, so we apparently don't need him that much. We're 4-0. Did we finally make the moves we needed to make, guys? It looks like we may have. This is so exciting, a 4-0 start to the season. That's really exciting. I did not actually expect that. So we destroy the Broncos, beat the Patriots, destroy the Browns, beat the Chiefs. Same victory, same margin of victory by the Patriots and Chiefs. Same exact score, actually. Let's see. Binder came out and absolutely just shattered them. I mean, he just did phenomenal week 1. Barner just did what he needed to do. Didn't fumble the ball. That's fine with me. He ran pretty good. 3.6 yards a carry. I'll work with that. Let's see. Receiving wise, Hunter Henry did a great job. Barner did a great job with the receiving game. Gillette kind of a letdown, but Shaquem Towns did a great job. Then defensively, Tony Jefferson did a great job. All these guys who are actually leaving, they're having contract years, so they're probably trying to come up big. Did good jobs. And then, okay, here we go. So it wasn't the most entertaining first week in terms of stats, but we won 41-17, so that's what matters. Now week 2, Binder once again, 450 yards, 3 touchdowns. Once again, no interceptions. Going up against this guy, Jacoby Brissett. He looks like a real-life player, obviously. Had actually a nice performance, but he did have 1 interception. Wow, John Barner had a great average yards per carry, but 2 fumbles kind of ruined his whole stat sheet there. We had Shane Vereen come in, though. Shane Vereen had a really good week 1, too. I wasn't looking too closely at his stats, but I forgot that we had him. He was doing a great job, though. Now, this game, this is where our wide receivers come up big. Look at this. Shaquem Towns, 118 yards. Keenan Allen, 123 yards. Cedric Gillette, 79 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. Hunter Henry, 72 yards and 1 receiving touchdown. Both of them getting a lot of receptions in that game. And then defensively, we were on the offense most of the time, so we didn't get that many tackles. But Ray Colmer, our rookie cornerback, led us in tackles. And then we got Angel Beal down here. So we did a phenomenal job. Who got the interception? Jason Verrett. Okay, no surprise there. Now week 3, we played the Browns. We won 37-13. Once again, Binder with 3 touchdowns. This time 2 interceptions, though, so he did struggle a little bit. But playing against our old quarterback, Phillip Rivers, who apparently left to go to the Browns, John Barner did a great job this game. Having him split carries with Shane Vereen may have been the answer to our issues. Both of them are averaging a little over 4 yards a carry in this game. Neither of which fumbled the ball. Makes me very happy. Keenan Allen had a phenomenal game right there. Hunter Henry also did a nice job. And then not that crazy performance from Shaquem Towns. And then for the first time ever, it appears. For the first time ever, Cedric Gillette is kept from catching a ball. I don't know what's going on with him this season. But he's not quite the player he was last season. At least at this point. Interceptions-wise, Jamie Goins got an interception, and Ray Colmer got the first interception of his career. As soon as I saw that we got 2 interceptions this game, I got kind of excited, hoping that one of our cornerbacks, our rookie cornerbacks, got an interception. And that appears to have been the case. So I'm very happy about that one. And in this game, Henry Binder, 2 interceptions to no interception, or 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Another great running performance from John Barner. Vereen not as impressive, but 2 rushing touchdowns, so you can't complain with those results. Receiving-wise, Keenan Allen, Gillette, Towns all did a great job. Towns coming out here doing a much better job than he did his rookie season, and Gillette, weirdly enough, dropping off actually a little bit. Maybe with the improvement of Towns, maybe we just have an offense that works best with Towns in with Gillette in the spot or in the slot. I would work on it, but the thing is we're 4-0, so I'm not going to risk changing anything. I'm not going to risk the whole team's ability or the whole team's performance for the sake of one receiver. So Henry Binder's doing a great job. He has a lot of XP that I could be using on him right now, but I hate spending XP when we're 4-0. Like, I don't know, it's like a weird, like, what's it called, like, what's that word called, like, superstition. But I hate spending XP when we're in a winning streak, because I feel like something I'll do is, like, will somehow force them to lose the game if like, something about their stats right now is making them work together. And somehow me making them better players will actually end up affecting the whole team's environment. It's weird, but I've done it before, and it seems like whenever I upgrade their player stats, they do worse. But if they happen to lose a couple of games, then I'll upgrade their stats, and then I'll figure it out. But I hate ruining a perfect record. I don't know. I just have that weird superstition. So I can't work against it. I really can't. I can't bring myself to work against it right now. And right now we are on a bye week, so I'm a little bit... Wait, did I just see what I think I saw? I did. We're 8-0. Holy shiitake mushrooms. We are 8-0. I thought we could have solved the issues, and And we solved our team's issues and so much more with an 8-0 record to start. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's go through these past 4 weeks. Oh my guys, I can't even start with this. Play the Broncos once again, Titans, Bears. Every game we're scoring so many points. The lowest point total we've had this season is 26 points. That's just unbelievable. Player stats, let's look at this. Henry Bender, his worst game of the year, threw 3 interceptions. And for us to still come out with a win, that's so impressive. 344 yards, 2 touchdowns still. Barnes did a great job running the ball once again. Gillette actually came out big in this game. Keenan Allen once again with crazy yardage. He's actually having a really, really nice year. I have to actually admit that one. Defensively, we got a couple of interceptions, so let's just see if any of our rookies got a hold of one. And no, it was just Denzel Perryman. Okay, well, that's alright. Walk away with a win against the Broncos. Win the season series 2-0 against them. We've already played both our games, beat them both times. Now, this game, Bender came back to his normal self. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not the craziest yardage, a little bit out of his normal. You know, he usually throws for like 300, 400 yards, but I'll take it. We win the game. Cedric Gillette once again coming big. No touchdown here, but a lot of yardage. Keenan Allen with another great game. Hunter Henry doing a nice job. I definitely don't mind it. Then defensively, did we get an interception? I wasn't paying close enough attention to their team stats. And yes, Verrett got 2 interceptions that game. Absolutely phenomenal job. Just like last season, Verrett did much better towards the second half of the season, and it looked like he's starting to heat up and go back to himself. So I'm really happy to see that. This game, Bender playing a very, very conservative game. 261 yards, but only 1 touchdown to no interceptions. Bender coming out here running a great game, close to 100 yards with a touchdown. That's not really our game style. We haven't really ran that great in years. And it seems like this year, now that we have the running game, we're winning games. I'm not going to say it's a coincidence, because it seems like that's actually the case. I mean, just like all we needed to do was work on our running game. But Jason Verrett with another interception. And then with sack totals, let's see. Alan McCree's doing a great job with sack totals. I'm going to need to pay more attention to that. And we'll look at full team stats right now. We'll look at the midseason stats after I look at these next 2 games. I just like to go game by game right now. So, no, the Bears game, that's already, I already looked at. That's right. Last game is this Vikings game. We barely carved out a win on this one with a touchdown in overtime. That's how we won. We had to beat them in overtime. Bender with 4 touchdowns. All 4 of our touchdowns come from Henry Bender. 2 interceptions, but I mean, that's phenomenal. We almost lost this game also by 2 fumbles from this guy, Antoine Stringer. He's supposed to be our 3rd string running back. Comes out here, does an absolutely awful job. So with a total of 4 turnovers from both our from both our running back and quarterback, we somehow managed to pull this one together through the power of a great receiving game from Cedric Gillette. Obviously, a great passing game from Bender, but great receiving game from Towns and Gillette. Keenan Allen getting involved, Hunter Henry getting a touchdown for his own. I mean, I'm really, really happy with this. Then Tavares Martin, our backup running back, actually getting a receiving touchdown there. I was supposed to look at our defensive stats as well, my bad. But we barely right off the coattails of a great offense to actually come out of that game with a win. And then on the defensive end of the ball, let's look at who got the interception. And that will be Jamie Gomes, our middle linebacker. So let's continue to look here. Now with the midseason stats, see what our team is looking like as a whole. Statistically, of course, we're 8-0, so I mean, there's really no flaws right now as a team effort. I'm really hoping that this time off, this bye week right here, doesn't affect us. Right now, Henry Bender at midseason with 2,500 yards, 21 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, a 66% completion percentage, and a 105 QB rating. Oh my goodness. Rushing wise, I mean, we're so noticeably better in the rushing game this year. It's really, really making me happy with a total of 13 total rushing touchdowns. I'm really, really happy about that. Receiving wise, we got Keenan Allen doing a great job, Gillette, Henry. I mean, they're all doing a great job. Keenan Allen's doing phenomenal. We're really spreading the love in terms of touchdowns. We got Towns with 5, Henry with 5, Gillette with 4, Keenan Allen with 2. So I'm happy about that. Then defensively, if we're looking at sack totals, I haven't looked at the sack totals in a while. We got Adechu, McCree, Luggett, Bosa. Those are the 4 main guys we have on our line, so it's great seeing all of them get involved. And then Luggett and Bosa both getting quite a good amount of TFLs. Interceptions, we got Gomes with 2, Verrett with 4, Coleman with 1. We haven't been able to see one from Angel Beal, sadly, but we'll get there. And then Denzel Perryman is freaking destroying everyone else in terms of tackles. So if we're looking at NFL total stats, I hate to get Perryman is 4th overall in tackles, but Passing wise, Bender is way up there, like way above everyone else in passing yards. First place in passing touchdowns. Rushing wise, I don't think we'll be up there. Receiving wise, where are we at? Let's see. Keenan Allen's 1 yard away from first place. So yeah, he's doing a phenomenal job. And yeah, so we're gonna see about 4 more weeks. But our team is, I'm so happy about this. Like, you guys don't even know. I'm so happy about this. At this pace, this might be the last episode of the rebuild, to be honest. But I haven't even thought about that. We did so much work with all these rookies. It's weird to think that might actually be over. Yeah, that's really weird to think about, actually. The season might, or the rebuild might be over after the season. If we keep up this pace, it will be. We're 10-1, so we finally lost the game. But no, if we do win the Super Bowl, I'm not going to continue the series. It's not worth it. So we actually do, like I said, we lost our rhythm a little bit on that bye week. We lose the very next week. The time off actually ended up affecting us. Andrew Luck does a great job. And actually, the bigger issue looks like Bender got injured. We had a total of 3 different quarterbacks this game. So that's where the issue came. Barner comes in. I mean, Towns had a phenomenal game, 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. But no, I'm hoping Bender's not injured here, because that would cause him... If it was just a 1-game injury and we lose, that's okay with me, but let's just check here. Let's make sure he's back. He is back, so we end up winning this game behind him. Great running game from Jerome Barner. Receiving wise, Keenan Allen does a nice job. Shaquem Towns does a good job. Gillette does alright. Defensively, do we get any interceptions this game? We don't. Any TFLs? Luger with 3 TFLs. That's really good. And the only sack of the game, actually. We only have 1 sack that whole game for both teams. Then right here we have a shootout with the Texans, 37-31. 407 yards and 4 touchdowns from our boy Henry Bender. Rushing touchdown and 60 yards from our boy Jerome Barner. And then Shaquem Towns with 198 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. This guy is really starting to heat up here in the second half of the season. Just absolutely going off these past couple of weeks. And then defensively, we did not happen to get an interception or anything. But, I mean, that's crazy. Crazy good job from Shaquem Towns these past couple of weeks. Now we have 5 weeks left. I think it's pretty much guaranteed that we're a playoff team. We're 10-1. The next best team in our division is 6-5. So let's just actually do some negotiations. And then after that, we'll actually just, after we do this, we should be good to go. Everything aside from the salary, dude. The last time we said the salary was good. Bonus could be better. So let's just increase the bonus to about 1.5. There we go. Tony Jefferson's back. Hunter Henry also believes the bonus could be better, so let's give him 2.15. No. Let's give him 2.2 then. Come on. Yep, there we go. Contract length is good, but that's it. Ishmael, I'll give you a little bit more, man, but we really don't need you. Like, we really don't need him at all. But we'll get him back. We need the punter, obviously. He's a good punter, too. We'll give him 1.8 and about 390. There we go. Got him. Travis Benjamin. We'll be able to actually save a lot of money because he's asking for a huge downgrade from his last year's pay. I know I'm giving him a lot of money for a guy who's not really doing anything for our team, but he's a great backup. He's a great player to have, so got to keep him. Barksdale, I'm not going to resign. Too much money for a player who doesn't actually do anything for the team anymore. Zach Kerr, let's see what he wants. Oh, we didn't even have to do anything. Shane Vereen, I'll give you a little bit more. You've earned it. Oh, actually, complete MCL tear all 35 weeks. Never mind. You're not getting any money. Then these other guys we can actually let just kind of go. So now that that's over with, let's actually just sim to the playoffs. There's no real need for me to actually I don't know, pay super close attention to these games, like put them under a microscope, because we appear to be a playoff team without a doubt. I mean, we're 10-1. It's just such a huge turnaround. It's like we've never made the playoffs in like 5 years. The 5 years that we've been rebuilding, or 3 years that we've been rebuilding. And then to start off 10-1 with just these few upgrades that I've made. And then obviously everybody's just progressing. It's just crazy to me that everything worked out that great. So obviously I'm very happy about it though. And let's see, so all that simming. And wait, Jeremiah Adechu caps off incredible year with prestigious AFC Defensive MVP award. Zach Martin's out 99 overall. What the hell? Look at the XP on these guys. 14,000, 22,000, 15,000. 14,000 on Henry. 16,000 on Casa. Wow. McKnight got injured for 8 more weeks. He had a lot of XP too. He was doing a great job. Really hope Barksdale can come in there and do a good job. Got Jefferson with a lot of XP. McCree with a pretty good amount. Attitude with a ton. I mean, that's awesome. Coleman with a lot. Beal with a ton. And we finished 13-3. So the last couple of weeks we actually did kind of awful. We finished 2-2. I'm kind of curious what happened there. That we lost our last 2 games of the season. Oh, that's not good. We were 13-1, then we lose the last 2 games. That makes me very uncomfortable, actually. That makes me very uncomfortable. So let's look at the player stats real quick. We don't get the MVP. It looks like Russell Wilson won MVP. But let's look. Henry Bender finished with 4,300 yards, 34 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Rushing wise, Bender, our first 1,000-yard rusher ever that we've seen in a long time. 1,135 yards with 11 rushing touchdowns. Phenomenal year for him. Receiving wise, Shaquem Towns comes out of nowhere to have a phenomenal year. Close to 1,300 yards with 10 touchdowns. Cedric Love with another great year. I mean, 3 of 3. We have 3 very, very good wide receivers now with Gillette, Towns, and Keenan Allen. They all specialize in 3 different things, and they all do great at what they specialize in. Attitude, he got 17 sacks. Oh my goodness. The interception wise, let's see. 4 from Verrett, 1 from Colmer. This rookie Beal was not able to get any, but that's okay. Not only that, but Attitude had 110 tackles. Yeah, he definitely deserved that award. So he gets tons of points right there. So now, this may actually be the final year of doing this whole entire league, or the final episode. I mean, we need to upgrade these players, see what they can do. We need to make sure they're as good as possible going in this playoff run. Let's see. Play action. If we can get the play action going, we'll be really good. Come on, let's get one more point to play action. He's now at 89 overall. Oh my goodness, what an absolute beast. 89 overall, plus the boost, he's now at 91 overall. We're going to increase Barner skills real quick. See what he can do. If we work on his awareness a lot, and let's work on his ball carrier vision. And then I really don't know what else we need to work on. Let's get one more in ball carrier vision. 84 overall. I will take that. Then who else do we have? We have these 3 guys. Towns, Gillette, and Keenan Allen. I don't think I'll actually work on Allen specifically, but Towns needs to work on his route running a little bit better awareness, or just, I think it's just 80. Better release. I mean, he's a big dude. If we can get him to release, he'll be doing crazy stuff. And then just, yeah, let's work on the route running. I mean, he's at 85 overall now. That's the main thing, is once we got him to, if we can get him with the skills of a kind of a smaller guy with the route running and the release, he'll be crazy. He's at 87 overall now with plus the bonus. And then we're going to work on Gillette real quick. Not nearly as much XP, so it might be a little bit harder to work on him, but we're going to work on his route running and release as well. He's now an 87 overall, and that's without the boost. So with the boost, he's going to be, or he's still at 87 overall. Dang, he didn't have any boosts, or they must have run away. Now we're going to work on Casa. So much XP from this guy, like 17,000 XP. He's the left guard, so let's work on, well, we need, his awareness needs work, actually. So he's 82 overall now. I will take that. That's a good left guard. Like, I mean, that's all we need. We don't need a great one. We just need a good one. We're going to work on Henry real quick. I mean, if we don't win the championship this year, we're going to win it next year. Because we're getting all the same guys back. I want to emphasize that we're getting all of our guys back. So I'm not too worried about it. Hunter Henry going to an 84 overall. He's a pretty dope tight end, to be honest. Hunter Henry's really good. Then defensively, we're going to work on Attitude first. The funny thing is, I was going to get rid of Attitude, if you guys remember. I was going to draft someone else and let him just kind of get traded or something. It appears to me now that that was definitely a good decision for me to keep him on the team. Just an absolute monster. I mean, he's just got so much athleticism. So we're going to work on this. He's now an 86 overall. He's not that old, too. We have like a lot of mid to late 20s guys. Nobody's that old. Let's work on McCree. He's an 88 overall once you add his bonus to the confidence bonus. So let's work on his awareness real quick. He's now an 88 overall without the bonus. So with the bonus doesn't have any effect now, but that's totally fine with me. Now let's lastly work on the cornerbacks, and then we'll auto upgrade the rest. I just want to spend a lot more time upgrading players now. Seems like the most important thing at this point, considering the fact that we don't really need to get new guys now. We just need to upgrade the ones that we have. I mean, it's obvious that we don't need to get new guys if we finish 13-3. Should have finished 14-2 or 15-1. We just lost his last 2 games. Hopefully that doesn't have any effect on us actually once we reach the playoffs here, because that would actually end up screwing things over really bad. But Angel Beal's now at 83 overall. In fact, he's now just as good as Colmer, and it's been 1 season. So, yeah, we're just gonna sim the rest of these guys. So we go to spend Team XP, and then let's auto upgrade all these players. I'm just really happy, guys. I'm really happy about this team. I guess let's see. Get out of this menu. Things to do. Luckily we get a week off. Let's look real quick at the season awards. I think we might be up there on some of them, so I think it'd be cool to look at those. We're apparently the number 12 head coach right now. So at MVP, we got Henry Bender at 4th. So I really don't mind that at all. The Seattle Seahawks were also 13-3. I was apparently Coach of the Year. That's a score right there. Coach of the Year for me. We beat out the Seahawks coach who was also 13-3. So we'll actually be the Coach of the Year. That's what I'm saying. They fired me, but they should never fire me, because they just had to give me time, dude. They just had to give me time. So Ashley was Defensive Player of the Year over J.J. Watt. Offensive Player of the Year was Henry Bender. Offensive Rookie of the Year happens to be... I mean, I don't think... Did I have an Offensive Rookie? I had Defensive Rookies. And yeah, they were cornerbacks, so it's kind of hard for them to get a lot of great stats. Best quarterback, Bender goes 2nd. Best running back, Barner goes 2nd. Best wide receiver, we got Keenan Allen at 3rd. Best offensive lineman, we have... Remember, guys, when we first started, we had none of these guys. Now we have 4 guys in the top 10. Once again, or no, yeah, 4 guys in the top 10. And once again, I'm not gonna say it's a coincidence that we're winning so much now. I really think this has a lot to do with it. Best defensive lineman, we have 1 guy up here, Corey Luggett. Technically, Attitude is not a defensive lineman, even though he's playing on the line. Technically still linebacker, but he wins best linebacker as well. Best defensive back, we got Jason Frey here at 8th. I'll take it. Best kicker, we got Hoshka at 3rd, and then we're just right back at the beginning. So those are the awards. So here we go, guys. With the actual week by week, we finally made the playoffs. I can't believe it. I really hope we don't just happen to lose it first week. If we lose the first week, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to jinx it. Okay. We're playing the 9-7 Chiefs. Please, God, don't embarrass me. Make me lose week 1. And we do exactly that. We do exactly that. We lose week 1. How do we go 13-3 then lose the last 3 weeks of the season? That does not make sense. Oh my goodness. It wasn't even close. We lost 28-14. After such a phenomenal year, it goes downhill that quickly. Bender not performing that well. Running wise, Barner didn't come out great. Shaquem Downs had a great performance, but we finally get a chance in the playoffs and our guys don't come up big. And that will be another year lost in the books, but the benefit is this will be a couple more years that I get to play with these guys. And the thing is, they are only getting better. So I think that just give them some time and we will be the best team in the league, I think, next year, without a doubt. I mean, look, we have so much talent here. And all these guys are coming back, and they're only getting better because we have so much XP that we poured into them. Next year, the team's going to be a lot better, I think. So I hope you guys stay tuned to see what they can do. If you guys enjoyed, please click that like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I could do to make it interesting in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you have not already to stay tuned to the series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the series, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.